Yep, we're rolling.
Hey everybody, here we are. Hi Dylan.
Hey Lee, how's it going?
What day is today? Tuesday. Here we are on Tuesday. I remembered naturally. Oh, I guess that's all we have to say. Lee Michaels Podcast. That's the name of our new name.
Yeah.
How original. How original should be our new name. How original. Yeah, I heard that before. Yeah, I remembered yesterday. Remember we were talking about Mad Magazine, and then I talked about Buñuel's film, The Discreet Charm of the Bourgeoisie.
Right.
And I was saying, what they did was they would always tell a story. So I was saying that to show that this story I was going to tell about Mad Magazine was similar to what the people did in this Discreet Charm of the Bourgeoisie. Like whatever you say, it reminds them of a story.
Yeah, I see.
And so, and we all know people like that.
Sure. Yeah.
And especially when it's ourselves that are like that, we think, oh no, man, am I like those people?
Yeah.
Guess we're all the same out here in the universe. So Mad Magazine. So I'm a little kid, right? Like, I don't know, 8 years old, 9 years old, something like that. And the family that adopted me, they had an adult son who was back from World War II. He'd been there in the war and shit. So he was a regular adult, he was like in his mid-30s or something. And I was a little kid. And so anyway, they're very, they had some kind of trash or patriotism thing going on. So I show up with the Mad Magazine. I was I'm so stoked. I saw it in the newsstand. I looked in it. I went, oh, fuck. I was so captivated by it. I was like, this is the coolest. I want it. So I get it. I bring it home. He looks at that magazine. He yanks it away from me. He goes, you're not going to bring no communist thing like no communism in this house. And he starts beating me with the magazine, just hitting me with it over and over.
Jeez.
And so he hits me with it over and over until it's just a pile of paper on the floor, And it didn't hurt so bad, but it was like, I really wanted that magazine, So then I knew, I had to be more secretive.
Right. Yeah, at that point, yep.
How I learned to be secretive. Anyway, yeah, that Mad Magazine, it just triggered him, man. Like he was just back from the war, a communist magazine, and not in this house. And he went fucking nuts,
Wow.
And I'm thinking, wow, welcome to my life. Welcome to being a military brat, Like don't bring no communist shit around here, That's what it was like, Yeah. So I wanted to finish. That was a story from yesterday. So the Discreet Charm of the Bourgeoisie, they would tell you a story like that. Like he would say some just regular thing, and they would say, that reminds me of the time I bought a Mad Magazine, and they would just go off into this big story, And so I catch myself doing that all the time. In fact, seeing that movie, I don't know if that was 1972 or, I think it was probably 1972, that movie.
Yeah.
And somewhere around there. But seeing that movie was like, it hexed me for my whole life, because after that, every time something would remind me of something, and I'd start to say something, I'd go, oh no, I'm like those people in that movie.
Oh, I see, right.
Yeah, so like a lifetime hex. Here I am, 78, and I'm still reacting to that movie. So it shows you the power of cinema, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Like some stupid ass thing, and it just trips your brain,
Right.
I saw a movie back then called Punishment Park by this guy who directed some other stuff, but it was a real counter kind of, underground kind of looking type movie. It was good. I remember I came out of the theater. I was like fucking fired up. I was like anti. It was like one of those extreme left kind of like positions.
What was the premise of that one?
All the people that were war protesters, they put them in Punishment Park, and like they herded them into these big camps where all the protesters put them all together.
Oh, wow.
Birds of a feather kind of deal.
Yeah.
So that was Punishment Park. So if you spoke out at all, they just stuck you in Punishment Park.
Wow.
It was during the Vietnam time, so everybody had this idea of this is what they want to do, and maybe they were right. Maybe that's what they wanted to do. Who knows? Anyway, I like that movie, The Power of Cinema.
Yeah.
Right?
That's pretty cool. I gotta check that out. Punishment Park.
Oh, I know another movie. You're gonna blow your mind. Have you seen the movie Salton Sea?
I've heard of that. I haven't seen that yet.
Salton Sea, everybody. If you want to see a movie that'll blow, if you want to see a movie about tweakers, these guys got the tweaker thing right. And I'm not going to tell you the story. Yeah. Val Kilmer's the starring guy in it.
Okay.
And it's, fuck, man. They nailed the tweaker vibe, man. When you see this thing, you go, ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
What year was that roughly? That came out?
Fuck,
What
I don't
decade?
know. Salton Sea, I don't know. Val Kilmer's a trumpet player. He's got a girlfriend. They're straight. They're nice people.
Yeah.
Whatever. And so they get some kind of invasion or something, and the girl gets killed. And so his girlfriend gets killed by these people. And so he sets out to figure it out or find some kind of revenge motive, which I never quite understood. But he so he just becomes like a tweaker himself and enters that whole street party kind of scene, and he transforms himself into this guy in order to go sort of underground on it.
Yeah.
And it's pretty amazing, man. Wait till you see it.
Interesting.
Salton Sea, everybody. Anybody who hasn't seen it, I tell you, you're going to like that movie. It's intense. And those people that you see in that movie, they're all right out here at my curb living. So when you see that movie, you realize those people are in Venice. Yeah.
Wow.
Keep your guard up.
Yeah, gotta check that out.
Tweaker. Welcome to Tweaker Land.
It was a young Kilmer, I imagine, right? So it's probably in the 80s, this movie? Or is this an
What
older?
movie? Salton Sea?
Salton Sea, yeah.
No.
Oh, really? Okay.
It was Val Kilmer right before he started getting sick
Oh,
and weird.
really? No kidding. Wow,
Yeah.
okay.
Can you...
Sure, yeah, let me look
are
that
you
up.
able to look it up?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. This is fun today.
Salton Sea. Oh, the Salton Sea, not Salt and Sea. I was thinking Salt and Sea.
Salton, S-A-L-T-O-N.
Yeah, the Salton Sea. Gotcha. Yeah, that's 2002, so about 20 years ago, yeah.
That's been that long?
Yeah.
Fuck, time flies when you're having fun. See, if I was playing just the black keys, there would have been no dissonant notes at all, like this. You don't even have to look; just play the black keys. I figured out why the black keys do that and white keys don't.
Oh, why is
It's
that?
because the white keys, there's two keys together, white, and a half tone right there, and in
Yeah.
bingo bango, you hit that and you're fucked. So,
I see.
but you can't do that with these because none of these are together like that.
Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's right.
Black keys. You can even make chords, and you never can make a mistaken chord either. It's so
great.
weird. I thought it was individual notes, and now I realize it's chords as well.
Wow,
So
that's amazing.
ooh. Dumb little beat. Little white boy beat.
Right, white boy beat.
sounds weird. I could just sit here all day and do that. Fuck. That's so much fun.
That's great.
If I enjoyed food as much as I enjoy playing music, I would be as big as a fucking house, man. I'd just be eating every second. Oh, wait. Maybe a faster beat will be fun and more fun. Oh. Oh. Somebody asked me, they said, Lee, how did you get that enormous bass sound out of your organ? And everybody else's organ didn't have that giant bass sound. So now I'm going to tell you the secret, everybody, after all these years. The secret. My B3 was not a B3.
Oh, wow.
It was not a BC. You know what it was? Guess what? This is going to blow your mind. It was a little thing I found out and never shared with anyone. So here you are, all you wannabe organ players. There is a, man, I don't want an organ. Yeah, but I'm going to tell you the secret. There was a thing called a Model A organ. It was before the B3 or the BC or anything. It was Model A.
Okay.
And it was like the B3, but it was narrower. It was if you looked from visually, it wasn't as deep. It was narrower, and it had no percussion.
Oh, okay. Huh.
It was very limited. It was Model A, you know. And but you know what it did have?
We have a cat.
Hey, big kitty. Big Kitty's here for this momentous occasion.
Yep.
No, this is a big deal. If you're an organ player, this is going to blow your mind.
Yeah.
Everybody out there that's expert on organs,
Yeah.
they're gonna find a little hot rod trick. We're just hot rodders here in California. We're always hot rodding shit. That's our universe out here.
Nice. That's
Everything
awesome.
we touch, we think, can that go faster? You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, the generator in that organ went an octave lower
Oh wow.
on the keyboard.
Okay.
An octave lower. Think about that. So, like where everybody's bass stopped on their keyboard, mine went a whole octave lower. That's substantial.
That's pretty
That's not
cool.
like a note or two. That's like a whole fucking octave,
Yeah.
octave lower.
Yeah.
And so there you are. There's the big bass tone. So if you're out there scouring the universe, look for a Model A Hammond organ and yank the generator out of it and put a preamp with custom. And also the other thing, and organs they had like harmonics on the second and third. I forget which harmonics. Anyway, the percussion is only on a couple of harmonics.
Yeah.
But which would be a couple of the drawbars. Those are the only ones that are percussed too.
Okay.
And so on my organ, every drawbar was percussed, so you could percuss any drawbar. So not only did my bass notes go an octave lower, but I could percuss them harmonically to
Wow.
those notes. So it was like a double fuck bass sound. It was like,
That is great.
it was like fucking. It was down for it, man. So that's it, man. That's it. And this guy that repaired organs, he came up with the whole percussion thing, and and I think he sold them to some other people too. But
That's pretty cool.
I'm the one who figured out. Plus, he really he turned me onto that generator. Anyway, that was my secret weapon. He got a lot of business out of that. So it worked out for him too.
That's like a heavy metal keyboard there.
Yeah,
Metal
man, I had a
organ.
whole octave lower. And people say, oh, how do you get the big bass sound? There it is, everybody. I had percussion on the bass, and they went an octave lower. Imagine if you just had a percussion on the bass. That would make the organ badass. And then add an octave lower on top of that, and
Yeah.
those are percussed as well. Oh, fuck.
Wow. Yeah.
Anyway, my organ, man, I would hit the notes and go boom. It would like whack you at the chest, And that was the idea. So that's why when people talk about how loud it was and stuff, it was the impact of it more than the loudness, It just like bapped you, anyway, that was good.
Nice.
And the roadies, when they would get everything working, they would hit the bass nut once or twice to make sure it was working right, but also to make the audience get stirred up. Like they'd hear that boom, they'd hear that big sound, and everybody go, yeah, here it comes, you know what I mean? So
Nice.
anyway.
Did you record with that organ, by the way?
Yeah, that's the organ I recorded
That's the main
with.
one. Yeah. Cool. Oh,
Yeah.
great. Excellent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
So it's like, how does he get that big bass sound? Well, there it is, everybody.
That's so cool. Wow.
Um,
Cool. I'll keep an ear out.
yeah, it's pretty cool. There you are, secrets. What else can I tell you guys? That was about it. Yeah. That was enough, I guess.
Yeah.
How
that's
about
great.
that? Everybody that owns a V3, just imagine there's other Hammond organs out there that go whole octave lower than that. It's pretty
Yeah.
crazy, right?
Right.
It is really crazy when you think about it.
That is pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Tell you stuff. It's become the Pathetic Has-Beens channel. We tell you shit. No, I think if you're an organ player, that's valuable information.
Yeah, definitely.
You'll know that you'll never find a Model A organ probably, and you'll never go an octave lower probably.
Right.
And if you do, you won't have percussion unless you find that guy who's probably dead by now. So there you go, man.
Right. Wow, that's amazing.
And it doesn't matter because music is music. Those are trasher licks right there. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, that kind of stuff. Yeah, Yeah. I want to be the guy in the reggae band that goes.
Yeah.
And it's time for your solo. They point you to take a solo, and you step forward 2 steps and keep playing the same thing.
That's great.
What else can I tell you people? I had something. Let me look at my little list because I had something I wrote down. Mad Magazine, I told you about that. Oh. Sorry, everybody. Phone is coming in. I guess that's it. What time is it? How long have we been doing this today?
Cool. We're approaching 23 minutes.
23?
Yeah.
You're kidding.
No.
Wow, we're out of here, everybody. We're going to boxing on Thursday. It's going to be fun. We're gonna report back. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Yeah. I was looking forward to playing today. I just felt like it's so stupid, but it's fun. You know what's really fun about it is think about it. Just to never get tired of it for your whole life. Like that's the weirdest thing. Yeah. Yeah, for your whole life, you just play and never get tired of doing it. It's such a stupid thing. 3-chord songs, 1-chord songs.
Right.
It's
right.
funny. I love it. Oh. Hey, Dylan, I'll see you tomorrow.
Sounds great, Lee. Great to see you.
And everybody will see you tomorrow. Yeah, Allowell with the fall on it. Three, two, one.